Hey guys, my name is Matthew, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to mod on Psych Engine. So, what I have here is a folder called YouTube Tutorial with Psych Engine, the actual thing, and characters. This characters is where we'll be doing our custom characters. So today's part of the video, today's video is custom characters. So I haven't seen a lot of people do this. Well, actually I haven't seen any people do this. But I'm going to be showing you how to make your custom sprite sheet, your XML, and your icon, and put them all into Psych Engine and mod them in. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is open up paint.net. Open up a 5x5 in inches. Here you got 5x5. It doesn't matter what the point is. It's just 5x5. Right, so now you've got your 5x5. Just erase everything and create a new background and rename it to be frame 1. Now this is how I make my sprite sheets. You can do it different. You can go find another tutorial on how to make a sprite sheet if you don't like this way. But this is just how I do it. So once you've made your frame 1 layer, just keep copying and pasting it until you have your finished animation for your idle dance. So I have 1, 2, 3. So just rename them to frame 2, 3, 4, and 5, or however many frames you have. Right, so we have all our frames. Now go up to the top, find the background frame and rename it Hitbox. Alright, so first of all, you just want to draw your character in frame 1. So I'm just going to make a little I recommend doing 9 for the outline size. So just draw your frame, like I am here. Alright, so I have my outlines done. Now just color it. and then just like draw a face on it or whatever. Just do whatever you want for your frame. I'm just going to draw this little thing. Okay, so once you've done that, you want to just, well, I'm not going to go into detail and make each individual frame from scratch. I'm just going to copy, paste, squish, 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 squish. I'm just gonna do that because it's funny. Right, so however many frames you're gonna have for each singing note, that's how many that will come into play when we're making our actual sprite sheet. So I'm gonna do two frames for each frame for each sing. You don't need to rename them, I just like to organize them. I'm not going to rename these ones. Also, I recommend making your idle animation frames invisible while you're doing your singing ones. I'm not going to keep the character for the singing animations. I recommend doing 2 layers per sing. So yeah, just draw your things, and then we'll be on to making the actual sprite sheet. Right, so now that you've got all your frames, well, when you have all your frames, go into the hitbox layer, get your shape tool, and just make it square, and just like go around the biggest frame. Well, actually, no, don't do that. Just make every frame visible, frame visible. Whoops, I accidentally did the box on frame 1. So just do this again, make every frame visible. Alright, so once you have every frame visible, go into hitbox and make your boxes, hitboxes, around your character. Make sure there is a gap though. There needs to be a gap in between it. It's like, here we've got this, 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 and this. There needs to be a small gap between them, or else we can't make the sprite sheet. Well, we can't make the XML. Alright, so once you've made your hitbox, go into the hitbox layer, select the magic wand, select the inside of the box, and then select frame 1, Control C, make a new thing. This will be your sprite sheet. So I have 2 for each sing and 5 for my idle. So we'll make it. Hold on a second, I'm just doing the math. I should have written this down, but still. What is this? Alright, so its width needs to be 25 and height needs to be 15. So 25 by 15. This will be the size of your animation. It just depends on how many frames you have. I recommend using the same amount of frames that I have. It'll make things so much easier. Alright, so yeah, go back into your thing, select this, and you still have it selected. Alright, so you want to go frame 1, copy, paste it in here, bring it to the... Oh, no, I forgot one. I forgot one thing. You need to make a box over your whole thing, but it needs to be see-through. So go down here and bring this down. So now you can do it. Don't mind my coughing, I have a sore throat. And you drag it onto it like this. Select frame 2, Control C, Control V. Frame 3, Control C, Control V. You can put it wherever you want on the sprite sheet, but I recommend putting it at the top here. Frame 4, Control C, Control V. Frame 5, Control C, Control V. Alright, so now that you have all your idle animations, do your singing animations. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, and just keep pasting every frame onto your sprite sheet. Also, do not ever delete this grey background until I say so, because this grey background is very important to make the XML file. Alright, so I did the math a little wrong. I was basing it off of 5 by 5 instead of the box. So yeah, once you've just got your sprite sheet, now it is time to make the XML. But first, you just want to, don't close it, right click it, click Save As. That's a little sneak peek to a mod I'm making with my friend. Go into your characters folder and just name it. Name it whatever you want. I'm gonna call it ytman.png. So once you've got ytman or whatever you named it into your character folder, you want to go back into your psych engine folder, go assets, assets, shared, images, characters, and find the mom assets. It doesn't have to be the mom assets, but I like to use the mom assets because it has the least frames out of all these. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's Daddy Dearest too. Never mind, it's not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mum has the least frames. Alright, so just get your Mum one, right click it, copy. Characters. Paste. Alright, so now you have... Hold on a second, what? Oh, wrong one. I did the wrong one. It's not mom car, it's mom assets. I don't know why I'm saying mom. Mom assets. YouTube tutorial characters. Right click, paste. Right, so now we have our XML template. So we just need to rename it YTman or whatever you called your character and open it. So we need to open paint.net and move it onto another screen if we have one. If you have another screen, then that's very useful. Put paint.net on that other screen. If not, then you have to keep coming back to it to make your XML. But I have another screen, so I just put it there. Alright, so go up here to texture atlas, image path equals ytman. So you want to delete a lot of these lines. So you want to delete. So we have 2 frames for our down post. So delete every other down post that isn't the first 2. So delete that. Okay, so now we only have 2 down poses. So idle we have 5, so delete everything but the first 5 on idle, which is up to 4 because it starts with 0, which is bogus. I don't know why it starts with 0. Right, so we have 2 left. So delete everything except the first 2. Wait, what? This is super confusing because her right poses, they're called left. So just rename the first 2 bottom left ones right, because we only need 2. Or however many frames you have, and then just delete the rest. Up pose is also 2, so it's important that you keep this. This is needed. Do not delete that. Right? So, yeah, you just want to keep these ones. Down pose 1, idle 1, 2, 3, and 4, left 0 and 1, right 0 and 1, up 0 and 1. So those are the ones you want to keep. I'm just going to show you how to do the first frame, and then you just want to repeat that for each frame. Alright, so get out paint.net. Go to your first frame, or whatever that is on here, which in my case is down, so find down. Select your first down frame, which is this for me. So down here, at the bottom, is what you need to focus on. So, for here on the sprite sheet, it says X, Y, width, and height. How do we find these on here? That's these. X is, in my case, X is 1901, Y is 324, width is 289, and height is 254. So that's how you find those. So just do the same thing for that with every frame. So go back and put paint.net on your other screen if you have one, and just 1901, Three, 2, 4, 2, 8, 9, and 2, 5, 4. Alright, so that's your first frame done. Got the down pose 1. So now you just want to repeat that same process for every frame. So that puts us into our time lapse. Time lapse time in 3, 2, 1, go. the left pose is your left, so this way, where the tools is, that is left. And right is facing history and layers. Right, back to the time lapse.
Getting freaky on a Friday night yet. Getting freaky on a Friday night yet.
Alright, so once you've done that, once you've got every frame into your XML file, then, yeah, that's your XML finished. So just close it and save it. And next is the icon. I know, yes, this is a long tutorial. It's like 20 minutes, and we haven't even modded our characters into the game, but we'll get to that soon. So just go to Psych Engine, go Assets, Shared, Images, wait no. So go Assets, Images, Icons, Icon Face. I prefer to use Icon Face for my icons. So yeah, just use Icon Face. And, well, my face is just a circle with a smiley face, so just do that, if that's what yours is. And remember to put your thing back to big. After you have to first put on a new layer, or else you won't be able to remove the first part. I recommend removing the first part after you've made it, so you know where to make your things. Alright, so just do an outline around their faces if you've just got a red circle for the head. Then just make it not visible. I recommend 3 for your mouth if you're doing something like mine. We've got our first icon done, and now it's time to do our second icon. So I'm just going to make it cross eyes. And we're going to fill it in. I'm having some eyebrow itches well, not eyebrow, but eye itches right now, so sorry that I've been going like this the whole tutorial. So now just fill in your face, and boom, you've got your icons. So right click, save as, PNG, characters, icon. It has to say icon dash at the beginning of the name of the PNG or else it won't work. Icon YT man. Oh yeah, first you need to get rid of the face layer in the bottom. Alright, so now we can save it. Icon right man save. Right, so now it's saved. So now we can actually get onto modding it into the game. Alright, so now, first of all, before we actually mod it and make it work, we need to put them in. Alright, so first up, grab your XML and sprite sheets. Copy. Oh, wait, there's one more thing you need to do first. Go into your sprite sheet, get the magic wand, select the dark background and delete that. And then save. Because we've already done our XML, so we don't need that anymore. Alright, so copy, select engine, mods, images, characters, paste. Right, so images, icons is the next place, so grab our icon, copy, mods, images, icons, paste. So that's where you do that. Yeah, it must start with icon, or it won't be red. Okay, so now that those are in the game, let's make our JSON file. So open the psych engine app, the game, press 7 on the menu, and we've got the weak editor, the menu character editor, the dialogue editor, the dialogue portrait editor, and the character editor. I want to go into the character editor and go mom. So characters, get rid of mom, characters / YT man or whatever you called it, reload image. Here's our animation. You can't see it right now, so I'll just... This is our guy. So just bring it down to the place you want it to be. E and Q to zoom in and out. Oh. I, J, K, L to move the camera. Space to play our animation. WSD to change animation. So right will have an error. Yeah, right will have an error because we changed it to right. So right is mom pose right. Right, so now it works. So I recommend going to the idle animation, holding a place marker like your mouse. At the top of his head. So go to your next animation, in my case it's Sing left. Arrow keys to move it. Shift arrow keys to move it fast. So just move it into your place, which in my case is here. Right, so make sure you never touch your mouse until we've finished our animation places. And just move it to the bottom. Right, so now we have so just move right, Alright, so now we've got that. Go character, health icon name, YT man, and then we have our icon, health bar RGB down here. Just find your character shade. I found mine. Also, this arrow here isn't actually editing, it's the sing down note. Right, so once you've done that, you've got all your characters set up, but do not press escape or enter yet. First, you want to save character, psych engine, mods, data. Wait, no, not data. Oh wait, no, YouTube tutorial, psych engine, mods, characters, and then just name it YT-man.json. Alright, so now we can press escape, go into any song in free play, press 7, opponent, go down to the bottom, YT man, enter. Come to think of it, this isn't the best. This isn't the best song to do it when he's down at the bottom. Do it onto whatever song with whatever background it started on. So I'm just going to do Dead Battle because this is what the stage was when we were making the character. 7. Opponent, scroll down to the bottom, YT man, enter. hold on a second. To actually see it. Hold on a second. Alright, so when making your character, I recommend putting him higher up than mine. So when you're making the character in the editor, when you're moving your poses and putting them in the places, make it higher up. And our mod is working. One miss. It's not bad. That didn't count as a miss. It worked. Don't know. So, yeah, it was short. Not the video. The character was short. My apologies for making a short character. I am not good at making actual good characters, so I just make little blobs. So yeah, our character works. See you in the next tutorial, which will be how to make a custom week and custom songs. Bye!